Welcome back, wrestling fans. Tonight, we're stepping into the ring not for competition, but for a heartfelt tribute. In recent years, we've bid farewell to some legendary figures, icons who poured their heart and soul into the sport, creating moments we'll never forget. Together, we'll celebrate their unforgettable matches and the incredible mark they left on the wrestling world. Plus, stay tuned for shocking and emotional news about Roman Reigns that no fan will want to miss. Let's honor these legends together. Buddy Colt, born on March 7, 1942, in the United States, was a standout professional wrestler who made a lasting impact during the 1960s and 1970s. Known for his charismatic presence and impressive athleticism, Colt quickly won over fans with his combination of a strong physique and technical wrestling ability. His early career saw him perform under the ring name The Golden Boy, but he later became widely recognized as Buddy Colt, a name that became synonymous with his wrestling persona. Starting in the early 1960s, Colt built a solid reputation across various wrestling promotions nationwide. His skill in the ring and natural ability to connect with audiences helped him rise to main event status. Over his career, he captured several prestigious titles, including the Florida Heavyweight Championship and the NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship. These accomplishments highlighted his status as one of the top competitors of his era. Beyond his success as an in-ring performer, Buddy Colt also made significant contributions behind the scenes. He took on roles as a promoter and trainer, playing an important part in nurturing new talent. Many future wrestling stars benefited from Colt's guidance and expertise, which helped shape the next generation of wrestlers. After retiring from active competition in the late 1970s, Colt stayed involved with the wrestling world in various off-camera roles. His continued dedication earned him respect and admiration from both fans and fellow wrestlers. Buddy Colt's legacy is remembered not only for his athletic achievements, but also for his lasting influence on the sport, making him a cherished figure in wrestling history. Black Warrior, born January 7, 1969, was a beloved figure in Mexican professional wrestling, whose influence on lucha libre was profound. He, leaving behind a legacy marked by skill, passion, and dedication to the sport. Launching his career in the early 1990s, Black Warrior quickly rose through the ranks of Mexico's wrestling scene. Known for blending high-flying agility with technical skill, he captivated audiences with a dynamic in-ring style. Fans and peers alike admired his signature moves, such as the breathtaking top rope Hurricane Rana, and a variety of submission holds that demonstrated his versatility as a performer. Throughout his career, Black Warrior earned several championships, proving himself one of the era's top luchadores. His intense rivalries with other wrestling legends fueled some of the most memorable storylines in lucha libre, further cementing his reputation as a compelling and charismatic competitor. Beyond his athletic ability, his connection with fans was undeniable, making him a standout personality in a competitive field. Black Warrior's impact extended beyond his own matches. He was deeply committed to mentoring emerging talent, dedicating time and effort to help nurture the next generation of wrestlers. His guidance and encouragement left a lasting mark on many young performers, contributing to the continued growth and evolution of lucha libre. His untimely was a significant loss to the wrestling community, but his spirit lives on. Remembered for his skill, passion, and generosity, Black Warrior's contributions to Mexican wrestling remain an enduring part of the sport's rich history. He will always be honored as a talented performer and a passionate advocate who helped shape the future of lucha libre. Mr. Niebla, born José Manuel Guillén on February 22, 1973, was a legendary figure in Mexican professional wrestling, or lucha libre. Known for his vibrant persona and unique style, He became a beloved icon in the wrestling world, admired for both his athletic skill and charismatic performances. Beginning his career in the early 1990s, Mr. Niebla quickly made a name for himself with an innovative blend of high-flying maneuvers and comedic flair. His agility and creativity in the ring allowed him to execute breathtaking moves that captivated audiences, setting him apart from many of his peers. A key part of his identity was the colorful mask he wore, a symbol deeply rooted in lucha libre tradition that added mystery and excitement to his character. Beyond just athleticism, his ability to weave humor into his matches endeared him to fans, making him one of the most entertaining performers of his era. Mr. Niebla spent much of his career wrestling for Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, CMLL, one of Mexico's premier wrestling promotions. There he became a mainstay and helped shape the promotion's style and storytelling, contributing to the rich heritage of lucha libre. His presence on the roster was vital in keeping fans engaged and passing on the legacy of masked wrestling to a new generation. Sadly, Mr. Niebla, at just 46 years old, his was a heartbreaking moment for the lucha libre community and wrestling fans worldwide. However, his impact lives on through the wrestlers he inspired and the joy he brought to countless fans. Mr. Niebla remains a cherished figure whose dedication to the art and spirit of wrestling continues to resonate long after his passing. Liger Rivera, born on October 30th, 1986, was a cherished American professional wrestler and Twitch streamer whose sudden passing on October 22nd, 2024, just days before his 38th birthday, deeply saddened the wrestling community. Trained by renowned coach Jesse Hernandez, Rivera made his wrestling debut in 2001 and quickly became a standout figure in California's wrestling scene, especially with the Empire Wrestling Federation, EWF. Throughout his career, Rivera showcased a dynamic, high-flying style that captivated fans and fellow wrestlers alike. He captured multiple EWF titles, including the American Championship, Cruiserweight Championship, and Tag Team Championship. Notably, he formed a memorable tag team called Famous for Fearless, alongside T.J. Perkins, TJP, with whom he shared great chemistry inside the ring. Rivera's impact extended beyond California. He competed in Mexico and appeared on NWA television tapings in Los Angeles under the masked persona Bat Manuel, demonstrating his versatility and passion for the craft. Known for his infectious humor and creative spirit, Rivera was loved not just for his wrestling skills, but also for his warmth and camaraderie. Friends and colleagues like R.J. Santos and Saul Serialman remember him fondly as a dedicated, joyful presence who enriched every moment shared. The Empire Wrestling Federation paid tribute to Rivera, celebrating him as a trailblazer and champion both in wrestling and in life. WWE Raw General Manager Adam Pearce also expressed his condolences, highlighting Rivera's professionalism and kindness. Though the exact cause of his remains undisclosed, Rivera had been hospitalized in a medically induced coma. His legacy as a fearless performer, passionate athlete, and loyal friend will live on, inspiring the wrestling world and all who knew him for years to come. Thomas Billington, better known as Dynamite Kid, was born on December 5, 1958, in England, and became one of professional wrestling's most influential pioneers. Renowned for his incredible athleticism, technical mastery, and groundbreaking high-flying style, he played a key role in shaping modern wrestling as we know it. Starting out in the British wrestling scene, Dynamite Kid's skills quickly set him apart, leading to international recognition. In the 1980s, he rose to global fame through his work in Japan's All Japan Pro Wrestling, AJPW, where his hard-hitting, fast-paced style captivated audiences. Shortly afterward, he joined the World Wrestling Federation, now WWE, forming the legendary tag team known as the British Bulldogs, with his cousin Davey Boy Smith. Together, they became one of the era's most beloved and skilled teams, capturing the WWF Tag Team Championship in 1986. Their matches, featuring rivals like Bret Hart and Randy Savage, are still celebrated for their technical precision and high-energy action. As a singles competitor, Dynamite Kid was known for his intense, realistic wrestling style that brought a new level of believability to the ring. His agility and toughness set a new standard, influencing countless wrestlers who followed. Many modern stars credit him as a major inspiration for their own in-ring performances. Dynamite Kid's later years were marked by health struggles, but his legacy remained intact. His 60th birthday, due to complications from a stroke. His was mourned deeply by fans and family, marking the end of an era for technical wrestling enthusiasts. Today, his impact lives on through the many wrestlers who continue to build on the foundation he helped create, forever cementing his place as a true wrestling legend. Rip Oliver, born October 6, 1952, was a respected American professional wrestler whose career left a lasting mark on the wrestling world, especially throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Hailing from Oregon, Oliver became a standout performer in the Pacific Northwest wrestling scene, earning a reputation for his tough, rugged style and engaging presence inside the ring. Starting his wrestling journey in the late 1970s, Oliver quickly gained attention for his hard-hitting approach and charismatic persona. His distinctive mullet hairstyle and gritty, no-nonsense attitude made him a fan favorite, helping him carve out a unique identity during an era filled with colorful characters. Oliver spent much of his career competing in the National Wrestling Alliance, NEWA, particularly within the Pacific Northwest Territory, where he thrived. He captured multiple championships, proving himself as one of the top talents in the region. Oliver also had stints in larger promotions like the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, showcasing his versatility and skill on a broader stage. Throughout his career, Oliver was known for his aggressive in-ring style and memorable finishing moves that made him a formidable opponent. He often teamed with other well-known wrestlers and engaged in intense rivalries that kept audiences captivated and contributed to the excitement of wrestling in that era. Despite his success, Oliver faced challenges, including injuries that eventually affected his ability to compete full-time. However, even after stepping back from active wrestling, he remained a beloved figure among fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Rip Oliver, but his legacy endures. His impact on the Pacific Northwest wrestling scene and the broader professional wrestling community is remembered fondly, securing his place as an important figure in wrestling history. Howard Finkel was a legendary ring announcer, best known for his iconic work with the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. Born on June 7, 1950, in Brooklyn, New York, Finkel began his career in the 1970s when he became WWF's first official ring announcer. His instantly recognizable voice and energetic style quickly made him a beloved figure among wrestling fans. Finkel's signature announcing style was marked by his enthusiastic and powerful delivery, especially his famous catchphrase, "and new," which he used whenever a wrestler won a championship. This phrase became synonymous with dramatic title changes and helped elevate the excitement of countless matches. His presence was a key part of major wrestling events, including WrestleMania, where his voice helped create an unforgettable atmosphere for millions of viewers around the world. Beyond his announcing role, Finkel contributed in many other ways behind the scenes. He was involved in writing and producing wrestling shows, and played a significant part in establishing the WWF Hall of Fame, ensuring the legacies of wrestling legends were honored and preserved. Howard Finkel's influence on professional wrestling was immense. He helped define the role of a ring announcer and set the gold standard for the profession. His dedication and passion for wrestling earned him immense respect from colleagues and fans alike. In recognition of his contributions, Finkel was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2009. Sadly, Howard Finkel, but his legacy continues to live on. His voice, enthusiasm, and pioneering spirit remain an enduring part of wrestling history, remembered and celebrated by fans and peers across the globe. Leati Joseph Anoa'i, better known to the wrestling world as Roman Reigns, was born on May 25, 1985, in Pensacola, Florida, into the legendary Anoa'i family, a bloodline deeply woven into the fabric of professional wrestling history. From the Samoan Islands to the WWE ring, the Anoa'i name carries immense weight, producing some of the most influential and respected wrestlers ever. Roman Reigns' journey, however, was not always destined to begin in the squared circle. His path to wrestling superstardom took a detour through the gridiron, and his story is as much about perseverance and reinvention as it is about athletic prowess. Early life and football beginnings. Roman Reigns grew up in a family that understood the sacrifices and dedication professional wrestling demands. With uncles like The Rock and Rikishi, and cousins including the Usos and Yokozuna, wrestling was part of his DNA. Yet, as a young man, his first love was not the roar of the crowd or the flash of the spotlight. It was football. A natural athlete with a broad frame and explosive power, Reigns excelled on the football field from a young age. During his high school years, he showcased impressive talent, drawing attention from college scouts. His skill set landed him a scholarship at the Georgia Institute of Technology, where he played as a defensive tackle. Over his college career, Reigns displayed relentless drive and physical dominance on the field, traits that would later serve him well in wrestling. Upon graduation, Reigns set his sights on the National Football League, NFL, where he signed as an undrafted free agent with the Minnesota Vikings in 2007. Although his NFL career was brief and included a short stint with the Jacksonville Jaguars, his dream of a long-term professional football career did not materialize. This unexpected setback, however, was a pivotal moment that would eventually redirect him toward his true calling, professional wrestling. Transition to WWE from developmental prospect to the Shield's powerhouse. In 2010, Roman Reigns made the decision to follow the family legacy and pursue a career in wrestling. WWE recognized his physical gifts and potential charisma, signing him to a developmental contract. He was sent to Florida Championship Wrestling, FCW, WWE's developmental territory at the time, to learn the craft and hone his skills. Reigns' transition was far from effortless. Wrestling requires not only athleticism, but also showmanship, character work, and endurance, skills he was still cultivating. When FCW evolved into NXT, WWE's new developmental brand, Roman Reigns was reintroduced with a fresh persona. Early on, he portrayed an arrogant, corporate heel character, an attempt to find his niche in a crowded roster. While this character showed promise, it was not until late 2012 that Reigns found the spotlight that would launch his career to new heights. That year, WWE introduced The Shield, a faction consisting of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. The Shield debuted at Survivor Series 2012 in spectacular fashion, disrupting the WWE Championship match and attacking top stars like Ryback. Their presence immediately injected fresh energy into WWE programming, and the group quickly became known for their intense, tactical approach relentless teamwork, and physical dominance. Roman Reigns stood out within the Shield for his immense strength, explosive power, and signature spear finisher. His imposing presence and ability to overpower opponents made him the group's powerhouse. Over the next 2 years, the Shield not only captured the WWE Tag Team Championships, but also engaged in some of the most memorable rivalries in recent WWE history, facing legends and top contenders with unmatched ferocity. The Shield's breakup and Reigns' singles ascendancy. In June 2014, the Shield's story took a dramatic turn. Seth Rollins betrayed his teammates by attacking Ambrose and Reigns, effectively disbanding the faction and sending all 3 men on individual paths. For Roman Reigns, this was the beginning of a new chapter, one that saw WWE positioning him as the company's future face. Reigns quickly ascended the card as a singles competitor, headlining major events and becoming a fixture in WWE's biggest storylines. He won the prestigious Royal Rumble in 2015, cementing his status as a main event player. Over the following years, he engaged in high-profile rivalries with legends such as Brock Lesnar, Triple H, and The Undertaker, showcasing his ability to carry marquee matches with intensity and athleticism. Despite the company's efforts to push him as the unequivocal top star, Roman Reigns faced mixed reactions from the WWE Universe. A vocal segment of fans expressed skepticism and resistance to his rapid elevation, often booing the company's chosen star. This pushback was widely debated among fans and analysts, as some appreciated his skill and presence, while others viewed him as being forced into the spotlight prematurely. Regardless of the mixed reception, Reigns remained undeterred. He leaned into his role, continually improving his in-ring craft and connecting with audiences in new ways. His hard-hitting style and willingness to take physical punishment underscored a commitment to proving his critics wrong. The leukemia announcement, a heartbreaking and inspirational battle. In a shocking and deeply emotional moment on the October 22, 2018 episode of Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns revealed a decade-long private battle with leukemia, a cancer of the blood and bone marrow. He shared that the disease, which had been in remission since 2008, had returned, forcing him to relinquish the WWE Universal Championship and step away from in-ring competition. The announcement sent shockwaves throughout the wrestling world. Fans, colleagues, and even rivals expressed heartfelt support for Reigns, applauding his bravery in sharing such a personal health struggle publicly. The moment transcended wrestling and became a testament to human resilience in the face of adversity. Over the next several months, Reigns focused on his treatment and recovery, stepping away from the ring to prioritize his health. The WWE Universe awaited news of his progress, sending messages of encouragement and admiration. In February 2019, Reigns made a triumphant return to WWE, announcing that his leukemia was once again in remission. The overwhelming cheers he received underscored the deep respect and affection fans held for him. Reigns' comeback was not just about wrestling. It symbolized hope for those battling serious illnesses and highlighted the importance of resilience and transparency. Since then, Reigns has become an advocate for cancer awareness, using his platform to raise visibility about the disease and inspire others facing similar challenges. His journey has been a powerful reminder that strength comes not only from physical prowess, but from mental and emotional courage. The Tribal Chief, reinventing Roman Reigns and cementing his legacy. Following his return, Roman Reigns underwent a transformative reinvention that would redefine his career and elevate him to unprecedented heights. In August 2020, he aligned himself with WWE legend Paul Heyman and embraced the persona of the Tribal Chief. This new character was a stark departure from his previous iterations. The Tribal Chief was intense, authoritative, and commanding, a man who demanded respect not just as a champion, but as the head of his family and the WWE landscape. With Paul Heyman acting as his advocate and mouthpiece, Reigns exuded a level of confidence and menace that captivated audiences. As the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns captured the WWE Universal Championship and embarked on a historic title reign that would redefine dominance in WWE's modern era. He led a faction known as the Bloodline, which included his cousins, the Usos, and later, Solo Sikoa. The Bloodline represented family loyalty and power, with Reigns asserting his role as the undisputed leader. Under this persona, Reigns delivered some of the best matches of his career, including intense battles with top stars like Edge, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar. Each match was a showcase of storytelling, physicality, and psychology, solidifying Reigns as not only a dominant force, but one of WWE's greatest performers. The Tribal Chief's championship reign broke records and set new standards for excellence, longevity, and fan engagement. His ability to evolve, stay relevant, and command the ring spotlight reflected a mastery of professional wrestling as both sport and entertainment. Injuries and health, separating fact from fiction. Like every top-level professional wrestler, Roman Reigns has faced his share of injuries. Wrestling is a physically demanding profession, and Reigns has weathered concussions, shoulder injuries, and a significant nose injury that required surgery in 2016. Despite these setbacks, his resilience and commitment to recovery allowed him to maintain peak performance. A recent example of the physical toll of wrestling came at the 2024 Royal Rumble event, where Reigns was scripted to suffer a brutal attack at the hands of Seth Rollins. After both men were eliminated from the match, Rollins delivered two devastating stomps, one of which was onto the unforgiving steel ring steps. This attack was part of the scripted storyline, but it sparked widespread rumors and speculation about Reigns sustaining a legitimate injury. These rumors, however, were quickly debunked. Reports confirmed that Roman Reigns was in good health and that the injury was purely part of the storyline designed to heighten drama and set up future matches. This is a common occurrence in wrestling, where the lines between fiction and reality often blur. More significantly, ongoing rumors about Reigns' leukemia resurfaced periodically, fueled by misinformation and speculation. Some suggested that his condition might be worsening, or that WWE was hiding serious health concerns from the public. Roman Reigns himself has addressed these rumors candidly, explaining that while he continues oral chemotherapy as part of long-term maintenance therapy, this regimen does not impair his ability to perform at an elite level. Additionally, WWE's strategic use of Reigns' schedule, often part-time in recent years, has been misinterpreted by some as a sign of deteriorating health. In reality, this approach has been designed to protect his longevity, add mystique to his character, and preserve his physical condition for critical storylines and big events. The legacy and future of Roman Reigns in WWE, Roman Reigns' career trajectory, has been nothing short of remarkable. From his beginnings as a football player to a developmental talent in WWE, a member of the dominant Shield faction, a top singles star, and finally, the Tribal Chief, his story is defined by evolution, perseverance, and an unyielding work ethic. His ability to overcome personal and professional challenges, including a life-threatening illness and fan criticism, sets him apart as a model of resilience. His championship reigns, iconic matches, and character work have already etched his name into WWE history. As for the future, Speculation abounds about when Reigns might eventually drop the Universal Championship or transition to a part-time role. Comparisons to WWE legends such as The Rock and John Cena suggest that Reigns could follow a similar path, balancing in-ring appearances with other ventures while maintaining a presence as a major draw. Regardless of what lies ahead, Roman Reigns' legacy is secure. His impact on WWE and professional wrestling extends beyond championship gold and match highlights. It includes inspiring countless fans and wrestlers through his story of strength, dedication, and leadership. Conclusion: Roman Reigns, more than a wrestler, a champion for life. Roman Reigns' life and career embody the spirit of a true champion. His journey from a football hopeful to one of wrestling's most dominant and respected figures is a testament to his talent, determination, and heart. Overcoming leukemia, bouncing back from injuries, enduring the highs and lows of fan reception, and continually reinventing himself, Reigns has proven time and again that he is a force to be reckoned with inside and outside the ring. As the tribal chief and the head of the table, Roman Reigns continues to command respect, draw crowds, and lead the WWE Universe into new chapters of storytelling and competition. His resilience and unwavering commitment to his craft have earned him a place among wrestling's all-time greats and set a standard for future generations. Whatever the future holds for Roman Reigns, one thing is clear: his story is far from over, and fans around the world eagerly await the next chapter in the legacy of WWE's Tribal Chief.